And the 7th annual Louisiana Young Professionals Conference took place today at the Event Center in Natchitoches. This year's theme is Elevate, Innovate, and Lead. It is designed to inspire young professionals to unlock new opportunities, spark innovation, and step into leadership roles. The conference will feature an array of breakout sessions, a workshop, and a panel aimed at equipping attendees with the tools and insights needed to create lasting legacies, navigate success in a rapidly changing world, and develop leadership skills that transform communities. Attendees will also have the option to take professional headshots at a discounted rate, providing a perfect opportunity to update profiles and professional portfolios.
We think it's very important that we continue to put something like this on to help stimulate economic development growth and for our young professionals to grow in their careers.
I hope it brings them opportunities for networking and meeting with people that maybe they haven't met yet, and then hopefully joining us in Natchitoches Young Professionals in the future.
Well, I'm really excited to serve as Louisiana Young Professionals keynote speaker. My session, Titles Don't Determine Worth, is going to be all about just really recognizing those unconscious effects of labels and titles in our lives and helping people to really understand their true worth comes from their special gifts, their talents, and their skills.
LYPC is the premier event for young professionals seeking to elevate their careers, innovate within their industries, and lead their communities.